Nebraska coach Amy Williams. Before she gets started, I will let you know that she's changed her attire because the other attire received a water bath in the locker room. And so that is what happened there. Questions? Or Coach, please make an opening statement.
Have to out persevere, if that's a word, this team, and we found a way to overcome 2 made field goals and a lot of missed free throws in the fourth quarter to hold on. I think we learned that not having any tight late game situational stuff, live game, the practice that we've done there was not enough, and we could have done a much better job of finishing the game out, but we are incredibly excited to have a win over a quality opponent, and I thought our kids really bought into a few key execution pieces. Creighton was a team that coming into this ball game had made 85 assisted baskets in their exhibition game and 2 previous ball games, and 15 unassisted baskets. So it was a huge key for us to try to not let them really catch and shoot, more off the dribble, and our kids I thought really bought into that, and we were able to come out. They had 9 assists and 17 turnovers. That was a big key to our victory.
What does this win mean to you? Obviously it means a lot to your players if they're going to dump water on you in the locker room.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is that there was a lot of outside noise around this ball game, and people talking about, and I think for us, our goals are big, and we want to be able to, this is just one step to kind of teach us that if we lock into certain game plans, we can play different styles, different players, different lineups to be able to match up with different teams, and I think showed that our versatility is a little deeper this year, and we can adjust, and I'm proud of our team for remaining undefeated and just finding ways to continue to improve.
Do you think the key was enforcing 17 turnovers? I know all of them were live ball, but it just seemed like nothing was easy for Creighton tonight. The 17 turnovers is like kind of a reflection of that.
Yeah, I thought just defensively our kids really kind of bought in, and they were aggressive, and that Kendall Coley really gave us a huge spark. She just, she hit a big 3, she did some nice things offensively, but it was really the defensive side of the ball. She just made things difficult, used her length, just did a lot of really good things for us, and kind of sparked us. Kendall Moriarty had some good minutes. I thought Allison Widener came in and, got some deflections, tips, steals. There was just good balance there, and from the first 5 to the next 5 to the whoever got in the ball game, they just really did a great job of buying into defensive pressure and not letting things be easy for Creighton.
When there's a high-profile recruit like Kendall, it can be easy to maybe get caught up in the offensive numbers. Can you sell her on that she's a defensive weapon the way she was tonight? And she seemed to buy in tonight. Is that something she can just do game after game?
Yeah, I think so. I think Kendall is really just kind of whatever this team needs her to do to be successful. You can tell that. We've kind of shifted her from the guard position to this forward position. She's like, hey, yep, sure, whatever this team needs me to do. You need me to defend and guard and put my right hand into Morgan Molly's left pocket. Like, okay, I'll do it, So whatever. I think she's just really bought into that, and I just couldn't be more pleased. I think it's, stems from she's been raised right, and I just think she understands and she wants to win. I'm sorry?
Tatum Renville has been pretty effective for them in this matchup in the last couple of years. How did you at least, not let her get loose early and allow her to get the game?
Yeah, I thought she did a nice job kind of late, just kind of getting into the paint off the dribble, but I thought early we just tried as hard as we could in transition to try to show a little bit of a kind of an early double team to try to slow up her penetration and limit that. They made us pay one time with a 3 to Ronzik, but I thought for the most part that was kind of key in just slowing. She's so effective at just running their offense and really controlling pace and tempo for them and getting you playing on your heels, and so it was going to be really important for us to not allow her to put us on our heels, and so I thought at least early we did a pretty good job of that.
What can you learn and teach now, having played, a better team than you played in the previous 3 games?
The big thing is, we need to understand late game situational stuff. I just didn't think we handled that very well. I think that's the biggest learning lesson for us out of this ball game is just that we need to, execute. And if we take a timeout to advance basketball and we draw up a set, you need to get in the right spot so we can execute the set and not have to take a 5-second call. Those kinds of things are going to get under my skin just a little. But, one of the positives we learned from this was that if we stick to a game plan and we can kind of lock in on, I think in 4 ball games so far this year, we've had a number 1 key for the game that had to happen for us to be successful. And in each of those 4 ball games, we could point to a statistical category that has shown that happened and that our kids have really bought into that and that we've came out successful. And I think that's a really good thing for us to learn.
Amy, what did you see from Alexis Markowski? I think she went on her own personal 6-0 run in the first half, and then second half, I think Creighton went on a little run, but she stopped it and scored 5 more herself.
Yeah, she is a competitor, and I just love having her on this team. And I thought she really sparked us with just a presence in the post. She's very difficult to move off that block, and the big thing for us will just be finding ways to kind of look at 1 or 2 kind of silly fouls maybe that we could try to eliminate so she's not 4 fouls in 12 minutes of playing time but I think she did some really big things to spark us with some scoring when we needed it, but also she just has a fire and an energy about her that just really kind of gets our whole team kind of juiced up.
Sam had 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, but she had a 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Do you think her veteran-ness of this matchup helped her in this game and helped you guys?
Yeah, no question about it. I thought Sam, she hasn't kind of found quite her rhythm offensively from behind the arc just yet, but a smart veteran player knows how to go get yourself to the free throw line, and that's just what she did, and she was effective from there. And watching the ball go through the basket, she found a way to really spark us, and we needed everything she contributed.
What did you see on the last defensive possession? Creighton was looking for that quick hitter after the 5-second call, but you made them take 14 seconds to get that bucket, and they made a timeout, so that made it pretty difficult to...
Yeah, I just thought that we had great communication. We had a couple of really good aggressive switches. They were trying to get some things going, and I thought, Kendall Coley once again used her length, kind of took some easy looks away and made them have to, go to secondary options, and just proud of the finish.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks,
Hey,
guys.
good win.